Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Now, just a small reminder for you people. Kindly wash your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds as in when you go out of your home or you step out of your home. Okay, it is very essential and it is already told by the government as well. Every time in the news you see the headlines, every time they tag it saying that wash your hands frequently, soap washing is essential, yes or no? Now at least we should minimize whatever the spread of virus is going on, and that is the only reason we have to keep ourselves hygiene first of all. So be hygiene and be safe at home. Okay, now with this note we will begin with the next chapter of class 10, that is control and coordination. Now in higher animals, there are two systems which controls and coordinates the function of the activities, the function you can say of the activities. Now the two systems are what? The first one is the nervous system and the second one is the endocrine system. Now when I talk about the first system, that is the nervous system. Now nervous system is composed of what? The neurons completely, that is a cell associated with the nervous system. Now neurons sense what? The electrical signal in the form of nerve impulses. Okay, this is the function of a neuron which transmits the electrical signal from one neuron to the another neuron. Now when I say the second system, that is the endocrine system. Now these have specialized glands, the endocrine glands, which secrete substances in the form of chemical messengers, and these chemical messengers are termed as a hormone. So the control and coordination part is done by the two systems mainly, that is one is nervous system and second is the endocrine system. Now let's talk about the working of a neuron. Now all the information from the environment is picked up by the specialized tips of the neuron, which is known as the dendrites. Okay, now the information is picked. Now it sets off a chemical reaction. So that the electrical impulse which has been traveling, it goes from the dendrites to the cell body, and from the cell body it goes to the axon. From the axon releases a chemical, and this chemical substance goes to the synapse, that is the gap between the two neurons. Okay, that is a synapse, which is a gap between the two neurons which connect the another neuron as well. So this synapse connects another neuron, and again it goes to the dendrites of the another neuron. So what is happening? The electrical impulse is passing from the one neuron to the another neuron. So this procedure goes on and on. So this is how the working of a neuron happens. Now if you have to say about the structure of a neuron, the structure of a neuron is associated with three regions. The first region is what? The dendrites, as I have told you. The second, the cell body, which is also known as cyton. The third one is the axon, which is also known as nerve fiber. Okay, the first one, dendrites, when I talk about, it is a branch, short branch structure. It has fine branches, many fine branches, which takes up the electrical impulses from to the cell body. Okay, now the cell body, which is also known as a cyton, it has abundant cytoplasm and one nucleus in it. It also has Meissels granules which helps in protein synthesis. Now the cytoplasm which is there, it has different cell organelles like mitochondria that you have already learned in 9th standard, the energy currency of the cell. Then you have Golgi apparatus, then you have endoplasmic reticulum, which is divided into two, RER, SER, we already know about it, right? So the cytoplasm has what? The cell organelles like what? The mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum. It also has Meissels granules which helps in protein synthesis. The third one that I have to talk about is axon, which is also known as a nerve fiber. Now this axon, it is a long structure. Now this axon takes this electrical impulses or the nerve impulses and releases a chemical and goes where to the releases where to the synapse, that is the gap between the two neurons. Okay. Now these neurons are classified into three. One is sensory neuron, second is motor neuron, and the third one is interneuron, or you can also say it as association neuron. The first one when I talk about is the sensory neuron. Now sensory neuron, it conducts the impulses, the nerve impulses from the sense organ to the brain and the spinal cord. Okay, the motor neuron, it conducts the impulses from the brain and spinal cord to the effector organ, like what? The muscles. The interneuron which is there, the third one, the association of the interneuron which is there, it performs an integrative function in the nervous system. Now, there is a space between the brain and the CNS, that is a central nervous system. CNS, when I talk about, is a central nervous system. That is known as a meninges. The meninges which is there is filled with the cerebrospinal fluid, which is CSF, which you can also say it in short, there is CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, which nourishes the CNS. The nervous system consists of three main parts. The first is the central nervous system, second one is the peripheral nervous system, third one is the autonomic nervous system or autonomous nervous system, that we say in short as CNS, PNS and ANS. Now when I talk about the CNS, that is the central nervous system, it is a communication between the brain and the spinal cord. Now brain has a protective layer which is known as the cranium, okay, that is the skull, and the spinal cord which has a protective layer which is vertebral column, okay, that is what the CNS comprises of. Now when I talk about the PNS as the peripheral nervous system, it is a communication of the brain and the other parts of the body. Okay, now here there are two nerves associated. The two nerves are what? The spinal nerves and the cranial nerves. Now the cranial nerves arises from the cranium, okay, that is the skull, and the spinal nerves arises from the spinal cord. Now when I talk about the third one, that is autonomic nervous system, it performs the activity where in the internal organs, meaning it has function in the internal organs like that of the lungs, heart, etc. It is also categorized into two. Now to be more specific, the autonomic nervous system, it controls and coordinates the activities of the internal organs, okay, like the heart, kidney, lungs, etc. Now this is divided into two, that is one is sympathetic and another one is parasympathetic. Now sympathetic, when I say, it prepares the body to react to stress such as injury, etc. And parasympathetic, when I say, it controls the function of body at rest. And sympathetic, another example, another point that you can explain is what? It increases the heart rate, whereas parasympathetic, it decreases the heart rate. So I hope you understood the concept of the neurons, the working of the neurons, the structure of the neurons, the nervous system, and the system, that is the endocrine and the nervous system in short. We will continue the chapter in the next session. Thank you.